For the first time in my career, I was actually talking to the sailors in the front line. And an amazing thing happened to me. I found out that I actually liked them. I found out that they were wonderful people. They just happened to be 15 years younger, and that they tended to pierce body parts I would never dream of piercing. But by talking to them, I realized they wanted to win just as badly as I did. They had loved ones that they wanted to take care of. They were on their own leadership journey. I got to know their names, their spouses' names, their children's names, their hometowns. I asked them what their goals were while they were in the Navy. Only one person in my entire career ever sat me down and said, Mike, what are your goals? It was a guy by the name of William Perry. And it had an impact on me. So I asked my crew, what are your goals? And after hearing them, I started thinking, gee, there are things I can do as captain to help them achieve their goals, like get them additional education or training. With the money we were saving, we funded a state-of-the-art learning center on that ship, whereby sailors could take college courses via distance learning. I eventually had 110 sailors taking college courses on that ship. I had 68 sailors taking math and English refresher courses. These are young men and women whose high schools didn't prepare them to enter the workforce. And I could have said, you know, woe is me, you know, and that I'm not given the tools necessary to excel. Or what I could do was say, it's my job to improve my own little piece of society. I can't change a 400,000 person organization, and I'll get fired and fail miserably if I do. But darn it, I can start to focus on my own little piece of society and try to get them to change. To get advanced in the Navy as an enlisted person, you have to take a standardized exam against everybody else in your occupation. And when I took command of that ship, my crew was advancing at less than the Navy average. And when I left 2 years later, they were advancing at almost 3 times the Navy average because we were investing in them, giving them the education, giving them the training. And since they knew I was busting the gut to help them advance, they returned the favor 1,000 times over in the form of increased and dedicated performance. I asked them in the interviews why they joined the Navy. And I found out that 50% of my crew joined because they wanted to go to college, but their families were too poor to send them, which is the same reason why I went to the Naval Academy. They joined for the GI Bill. And after hearing how many wanted to go to college, I said, you know, we're going to help them get in. I turned to my second in command. I said, get me an SAT administrator out here to the ship. And he looked at me and said, do you have any idea where we are? And I said, yeah, we're in the Persian Gulf. Get me an SAT administrator out here. Tracked one down, flew him out to the ship. When the results came back, one of my entry-level seamen, she was 19 years old. She had been doing chipping and painting with the deck force, had scored a 1490 on her SATs. Now, that may not impress some of you in this room, but I remember taking that thing twice when I was in high school. And I'm not sure I got 1490 combined the 2 times I took it. So instead of fearing, you know, and being afraid that these people might be smarter than me, I'm here thinking, I'm going to celebrate it. I want them to use all their talents. I'm going to add 3 questions to the interviews. What do you like most about Benfold? What do you like least? What would you change if you were the captain?